everybody, my name is Chris and you're watching Park Pass, and today I'm going to tell you a sad story, and you're going to see something on Park Pass that you've never seen before. I'm going to actually do a skit. I've never done a skit on Park Pass, but I think it'd be kind of fun to illustrate the point of this topic. Did you know that Disney wrote one of the most beautiful love songs of all time? This love song was so big and so powerful and so strong and so emotional and so amazing and so tender that it wrecked and ruined the movie. Let's get into it. Now, I know exactly what you're probably thinking. You're like, well, what love song is this? How can a love song wreck and ruin a movie if it's so good? I will get into all of that, but let me tell you about the song. The song is called At All Costs, and this song was in the movie Wish. Originally, Wish, when the movie Wish was coming up with ideas, Asha, she's this 17-year-old girl, this star comes down. This star comes down and it kind of grants wishes, right? This star comes down, and the original idea, the concept art, it was a star boy. It was a boy, and he comes down, and Asha and the star boy, they actually fall in love. And they have this really amazing love song together, singing At All Costs. And what happens is this star has been around since the beginning of time, since the dawn of time. It comes down and he meets Asha. He's seeing everything, but she has something special, and he falls in love with her. And they sing this song. It is gorgeous, called At All Costs. This most beautiful, amazing love song. I know what you're saying. You're like, what are you talking about, Chris? I've seen Wish, and there's no star boy in it. There is a star, but it's not a star boy. There's no love interest. I know. We'll get to that in just a moment. But I want to get to you some of the lyrics of this amazing song because it is so powerful. It is so powerful. It's called At All Costs. And let me just kind of read you some lyrics so that you can determine, is this a love song or not? Because Disney tried to trick us into thinking it wasn't a love song. Here we go. This is the lyrics. If happiness was a tangible thing,
if happiness was a tangible thing,
it would be you.
It would be you.
If you've told me that the feeling you'd bring, I'd think it untrue. And people search for a wonder like you all of their lives. You still amaze me after all this time. You pull me in like some kind of wind, mesmerized by the hold I'm in. Leave you here. I don't wanna. And then it says, you guys, if you know the song, it says, promise as one does.
Promise as one does.
But the original line was, it wasn't promise as one does. It was love you as one does. I will protect you.
I will protect you.
At all costs.
At all costs.
I'll keep you safe here in my arms. I will protect you at all costs, at all costs. Now that first part that I sing there, that was the star boy singing this love song to Asha. And they actually recorded a demo of it. Disney, and you can go on YouTube, you can listen to this demo, and they talk about where it says, rather than protect you, it says love you.
Love you as one does.
And then when Asha gets ready to start singing her verse, the first thing she says, because the star boy is singing, and it's kind of like the song is in her mind because the star boy is kind of mute, I believe. It was the original idea. It doesn't talk, so it does thinks the song, and Asha could hear it in her mind. So she's hearing him sing to her in her mind, and the first thing she utters after she hears that verse is, wow. And then she sings a love song back to him. Now, you're probably thinking, that sounds amazing, and it does sound absolutely amazing, and you might be thinking, that's awesome. Here's the thing. Disney actually has not had any duet love songs. Disney has really pulled away from duet love songs. Do you know the last time Disney had a duet love song? It was 2013 in Frozen, and that was between Anna and Hans and they're singing that song, you complete my sandwiches. And some of you might be saying, whoa, Chris, that's not a love song. He was a bad guy. She was so it doesn't really count as a love song. If you take that tack, then the last love song before that was 2010, Tangled. The love song was I See the Light in Tangled in 2010. That was the last duet love song that Disney has done. Something that Disney is known for is these duet love songs. They haven't had one for 15 years. They haven't had a boy and girl duet love song in 15 years. That's just crazy. And this song, At All Costs, I would rank it, when you listen to this song and you listen to the lyrics and you detach it from the movie Wish, I would put it in the top 3 best love songs that Disney has ever done. And I say it's right up there with the love songs like A Whole New World from Aladdin or Can You Feel the Love Tonight from Lion King. That's how good of a love song this is. But the problem was is Disney decided they didn't want to have the Star Boy. They completely changed it. And I've been told the reason was for merchandising, because they wanted to have like a plushy star. But they loved the song idea, so they decided to keep the song. And I'm going to kind of talk about like how that actually alienated the audience. It alienated the villain. It made everything so it just shocked the audience. It made the storytelling incredibly difficult. It made the villain actually inept. It was all this craziness because of this one song. Really set the stage for how bad that Wish is going to go down. And I don't really think Wish is that bad of a movie. I kind of enjoyed it, but there are some problematic elements in it. I went down the whole rabbit hole because I found this book called The Art of Wish. And I was going through and looking at it. That's when I found this Star Boy. And then I started reading the story, how it was originally going to be a Star Boy and all this. Then it just blew my mind, the original story, what they originally pitched versus what we got was just kind of crazy. So here's what I'm going to do. I am now going to do something I've never done. I'm just for fun. My tongue is planted firmly in my cheek when I do this, but I'm going to give you an idea of what I kind of think maybe happened in the executive Disney boardroom when they're discussing the movie Wish and how it went down and why it changed so much. I hope you guys enjoy this. Oh, before we even get to that though, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You guys need to please hit the subscribe button. I'll say this. Don't hit the subscribe button yet. Watch the skit. At the end of the skit, if it make you smile, laugh, or roll your eyes, then if you haven't subscribed, you have to hit the subscribe button. Are we fair with that? All right, let's do it. Here we go. All right. Sit down, guys. We are meeting here. We have to discuss Wish. Everybody sit down. We got to talk. I am the executive in charge of this particular movie, and we have two massive problems. I just saw a preview of the movie Wish, and there are two huge problems with this movie, and I'm just appalled. I am appalled. Let's first talk about first. Oh my gosh, there's a love song in this movie between a boy and a girl. You know we don't do that. We haven't done that since 2013. What's that? 2010. 2010. We haven't done that since 2010. So we need to get rid of that love song. And the second thing is merchandising. You guys know that Bob Iger wants merchandising on everything. He even said in the last earnings call that now Disney movies are now integrated within the theme parks. They have to have merchandising. They have to have food. We don't have any merchandising opportunities with the movie Wish. What are we going to do about that? First, let's talk merchandise. Then we're going to talk about the movie. What are we going to merchandise? Do we have any ideas? Elmer, you have an idea? You seem a little timid. What's your idea? What we could do is, the Star Boy that comes down, and then what if we take that Star Boy and just turn it into a little chubby star? A little chubby star that's plucky, and we could sell merchandise, and then because the boys and girls they all like plushies, and it's just like a little funny little sidekick, and it was like, oh, here comes the star, and we could sell merchandise. You want to take the Star Boy and turn it into a plushie? A plushie to sell for merchandise? Genius! Oh my gosh! This is going to be a printing machine. This is a printing press of money. We're going to be making money hand over foot. This is going to be great. Excellent idea. Okay, from now on, director, make sure you take a note of that. No more Star Boy. Now it's going to be a star plushie, a little chubby star plushie. We're going to sell the heck out of that sucker. Great idea, Elmer. Very proud of you. What, Michelle? You seem upset. Yes, I know you wrote this love song. What is your concern, Michelle? Well, yeah, I am sad. I wrote that song from my heart. You don't even know what it's like to be a tortured musician and write a song that's so beautiful that it makes everybody who listens to it just want to have a better life. And you're going to tell me we can't have that song anymore? It's the best song I've ever written. It's the top 3 best Disney duet love songs ever done. You know what you can do? You can sell records. We're going to sell so many records. It's the best song that I've ever written. You're right, Michelle. It is a beautiful love song. I can't disagree with that. It's probably the best love song I've heard. Top 3. Any ideas? Are there any other characters in this movie that Asha can sing this song to? What if she sings it to the king? To the king. That's another character in the movie, the king. The king. Elmer, the king. We have the song between the 17-year-old girl and the married king. Genius! Now, pause on the skit for a second. I just got, this is, I think that if there were any women in the room when this was proposed that the king was going to sing to Asha, I think all the women probably reacted like this. What, Megan? What? Oh, I'm thinking out loud a little bit. Maybe, she's 17 and he's the king and he's married to his wife and they're singing this song together. I think that might, I don't know if the audiences are going to like that. I think it might be problematic because she's 17 and he's married and they're singing this really beautiful love song. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Yes, I get what you're saying, Megan. Now we got to make sure that it's not a love song. So I don't know. What can we do? What can we do? Is there anything we can do to change the song a little bit so people will know it's not a love song? Chell, what are you thinking? Oh, well, that's an easy fix. You know the part here in the lyrics, right here in the lyrics where it says, "Love you as one does." I'm gonna change that to "Promise as one does." Promise as one does. Fine, we'll have them sing the song, but not together. Like, how hard is that? Director, how do we do that? How do we fix that? Look, I'm just the director. I make important movies. I hang out with important people, and I can make these important decisions. It's not hard. What we'll do is we'll have Asha and the king sing this song that's a love song. That's not a love song, but not to each other. And the way that will convey that they're not singing it to each other in the movie, they'll always have their backs to each other. And we'll make it look like they're singing to the wishes and not each other. No brainer. Everybody's gonna know this isn't a love song between a king and a 17-year-old girl because their backs always aiming at each other and no eye contact. Perfect. So they won't have any eye contact and they'll always be like back to back if they ever are in the same frame, but they'll hardly ever be in the same frame. So that way the audience will never get it confused that this is a love song. What, Megan? Okay, so just one little teeny tiny other concern. Do you think it might confuse the audience that he's the villain? Because I mean, this is such a tender song. I get it. They're not going to be like looking at each other or anything. But then, do you think that maybe the audience is like they'll be shocked that he's the villain, like he's the bad guy in the movie? Like the audiences, I don't think they'll follow that thread. I think it's gonna be shocking and it might confuse the audiences and they might not be able to identify with that. And so that the audience will reject that whole premise. They'll reject the song. They're gonna reject the villain. They're gonna reject the whole premise of everything just because we're putting the song in. Are we worried about that? Because he's the villain? What we'll do is we will ease the audience into him being the villain. We'll ease him into it. We're not just going to spring it on him after this beautiful song. We'll ease him into it. So let's just, how long? Yeah, we'll ease him into it. How long do you think we should wait after that song until we spring it on him that he's the villain? What do you guys think? 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Perfect amount of time. 2 minutes and 28 seconds from that song to then revealing he's the villain. So smart. It's amazing. Yeah, the audience will totally believe that. Absolutely. No problems at all. And it's going to be that dramatic, that thing where he turns, his eyes get really big, right? Because that's what we all know, that he's the bad guy. Don't cheer for him. Yes, I sang that song. He sings a beautiful song. We all loved him. And now we don't like him because it's dramatic. 2 minutes and 28 seconds after the song. Genius. After the audience sees that, they'll know he's the villain. This is historic. It's amazing. I'm thinking this movie is going to probably cross the $1 billion mark in the first week, possibly two. It's going to be the largest and best Disney movie we've ever made. Covers all the bases. You know what? The first thing we're going to do, everybody in this room gets a raise. Yeah! Except you, Megan. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that. It was kind of fun for me to do. And I went down a total rabbit hole learning all about this amazing song because I love this song. And it was confusing to me the first time I watched this movie because it's such a beautiful song. And then I'm like, what is going, is the king and then he's the bad guy? And it was very confusing to me. So I hope you enjoy this. If you liked it, smiled, or even rolled your eyes, then you have to hit the subscribe button. Also, I just want to quickly say this. Did you know that we have a Patreon? We have an absolute Patreon. It's where people can go. If you like our content, you come and join the Patreon community. There's a little link down below. You click that link, and then when you become a Provost Park Pass Patreon, you're going to get exclusive content just for the Patreon community. You're gonna get Tuesdays with Amanda videos. My wife Amanda does Tuesday videos just for the Patreon community. She also does Instagram stories just for our Patreon community. They're hilarious. We also do videos where we answer your questions. You guys have any questions about travel or anything you want, and we'll give you the best answer we can. And that is just for our Patreons. It's an amazing community. We get lots of friends there. So if you want to become a patron, click the link down below. You have been fantastic. You are amazing. And I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.